Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's Matt, and today I'm continuing the series in which I go through all the bosses in Dark Souls 3 on Soul Level 1 and just give my little tips, tricks, little things I like to do when I fight them to try and defeat them. So as you can see here, we're in the Consumed King's Garden. We are getting ready to go take on Oceiros. Take a look at our gear here quickly. Got a +9 raw short sword after running around the garden here and through Lothar Castle a little bit. Have Lloyd's sword ring, very important ring for increasing your damage. Chloranthy rings are just always nice to have. Flynn's ring, another important thing for what I'll be doing here, which is like, no armor or anything. So it'll increase your damage when your equip load is lowered. So, the lower your equip load, the better. And then, very important ring for Soul Level 1 is the Lloyd's Shield ring. It'll greatly increase your damage absorption when your HP is full. So a lot of times a shot that would one-shot you, you get the benefit of living through that so you can keep going on to the boss. So now to get to Oceiros. Oceiros can be a pretty crazy boss. It just depends on the way you try and fight him. My personal recommendation is to always stay underneath him as much as possible. In his first phase, he'll like to use his staff to like try and hit you from a distance. So what I always like to do for the first phase, actually I think pretty much for the whole fight, just I don't even lock on, because when you lock on, it can be hard to stick right to his little undercarriage area. So what I do is I sprint right in. I'll wait for that first attack. He'll usually try and swing his like cane at you. Just dive straight into him and then just start hitting like that. Don't just start spamming away. You be conservative. Hit it a couple of times and wait to see what kind of move he does. Sometimes he'll jump straight up in the air and then like lunge down. So when he jumps in the air, just wait a second, then dive as he's starting to fall, and you'll be good to go. You can get a couple of hits. Other times he'll fly up in the air, or excuse me, other times he'll hit his staff into the ground and create like a frost area around him. So if you see that, just get out of the area for a second. I usually run away a good bit just to make him have to walk out of that to come at you, and just get back to normal. Wait for his first attack, dive in, and go for the hits. Yeah, I might be missing an attack in that first phase, but it's nothing too crazy. He doesn't attack with great speed. Now, in the second phase, he'll start like going insane, and he'll start just like running around the arena like crazy. The strategy is very similar. You always want to stick right under him if possible. So there will be times when he'll like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, he'll take his head and he'll like turn it to the left, and his tail will go to the right, or it's the other way around. I can't quite remember. But he'll go for like a big spin attack like that. And if you dive as soon as he's about to spin, then you're good to go. You can get a few hits while he's finishing the move. Kind of like the dancer, how at the end of her like phase where she goes, like she has that sword attack where it's like boom, 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 and then after about 4 or 5 or 6 hits, just depending on how it goes, she does like 3 crazy spins in a row. If you dive right on the first one, it's very similar here. You will avoid it and you'll be good to go. An attack that is imperative to avoid is when he starts like charging, like crawling through the arena really quickly. So what he'll do is he'll just like put his feet down. Think of like the gaping dragon from Dark Souls 1. He'll put his feet down and he'll just like crawl forward like this and just like attack you. So that's also a very important thing why you need to stay underneath him, because if you're underneath him, you won't get hit by it. Now, if you're too far out in front, like pretend like this post is his head right here. If you're right underneath him in this area, you're good to go. But if you're more right by his head here, there's a good chance you're going to get hit by that. Yeah, so whenever he does that and he gets out ahead of you, you want to sprint with him. Stay right behind him, because he'll most of the time, when he gets to the end, he'll turn around really quickly to face you. So when he crawls, you follow him, then when he turns around, you get right back underneath him, hit a few times, and then normally, it depends, but normally he'll do another spin attack. And once again, just as soon as he's about to spin, he'll like turn his body, then in like one motion, he'll just spin in a circle like this. He'll just turn like this, and then boom, just spin. As soon as he's about to spin, just dive, and you're good to go. I guess one last attack. I think it's exclusive to second phase. I could be wrong, so forgive me if I am. But he'll fly up in the air, and he'll go across a good bit of the arena, and she'll shoot down like the curse crystals, kind of like Seath does in Dark Souls 1. All you have to do, just as soon as you see him going to do that, just dive to the side, get out of the way, and then go chase him down. Other than that, though, I guess the last thing here, gold pine resin will absolutely help you out here. It'll give you a lot more damage. Oh, I guess one little tidbit. It doesn't come up too often, but you can actually stagger Oceiros. Like you can get two different staggers. You can get the one where he just kind of like flinches for a little bit, and you can just get some free hits. But you can also get the one if you hit enough headshots, where he will go down and you can riposte him. I've only ever done that one time, but still, just something to know. All right. Without further ado, let's go get it. Now, as if you've watched previous guides, these aren't supposed to be like 100% like, oh yeah, you're guaranteed to win every time. I've died in some of my clips, and it's, you know, I don't mind because it can show what can happen if you make the wrong move at the wrong time. So yeah, let's go give it a try here. All right. I always stick to the right of this guy. And yep, that's usually... Oh, okay, well, that works, I guess. Oh, never mind. Nah, it's all good. Get a quick heal. Now, I might be wrong, but I think you can survive a hit in the second phase with no armor on. I know, everyone. I love the cutscene, but I've seen it enough. Let's get to it. Alright, let's see here. Yep, so, yeah, you just need to be careful. Yep, just like this. Stay right... Oh, yep, and here's the attack where he'll slam down and make some frost. So, yep, just get out of the way. Let him come to you. Yep, dive right in. Yep, another frost attack. Yep, just back out, wait till he comes to you again.
Come out. Don't be afraid. What could you possibly fear? Now.
Another frost attack.
Show yourself, Ocelot.
Alright, as you can see, as long as you, you know, you take your time. And don't get hit like that like I just did. Alright, so here's about to go crazy. This is when you want to get in. Probably gonna start. Oh, he charged. All right, yes, so you can avoid a hit there, so you're good to go. Oh, and here's that. All right. Anyway, there's the spin. Nice and easy to avoid. Oh, nice. This is really good if you can get him caught in this little thing right here. Spin. Perfect. Good. Get behind him again. Oh, yep, shit. Sometimes he's really quick. You have to be careful. I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I got lucky. Yep, but when he charges like this, just be careful. Follow right behind him. I'm gonna get hit because I attacked too much. This is where you need to be careful. You want to get back underneath him. Good, good. Okay, I'm actually gonna put another resin on here to get some more damage. Good. Oh, another spin. That doesn't usually do 2 spins at once. Get a quick heal. Oh, yep, got hit. Yep. Oh, man, it's been a long time since I've actually seen that attack. Nice. Good. Good, spin attack. And we should be just about done here. Yep. Alright, so not the cleanest fight in the world, but you can see what I mean. If you really focus and just stay underneath, take your time, it's very clutch that even without armor on, that the attack that you'll most likely get hit by, that you saw me get hit by a few times there, where like he'll turn around and then quickly jump at you. It won't be a one shot. God, that literally had to be like around 10 HP or so that I had left. But still, as long as you don't panic, just if you get hit, it's usually best to stay underneath him and wait for him to do another move. But as long as you, or if you back away, as long as you know that you can either dive into him while he's going through, or that he's going to do something different for a second, then you can heal up quickly. But yeah, other than that, like all bosses on Soul Level 1, just gotta take some practice, getting used to the moveset a little bit. But yeah, if you just follow those tips a little bit and, you know, maybe incorporate your own little strategies, I'm sure it'll be no problem for you. Alright, that's gonna do it for this one. Next up will be one of my favorite bosses in this game, just because it's so fun to parry the shit out of them, Champion Gundyr. So, yeah, that'll be it for this one. I will catch you then. Later.